Hello, Bay 2021. I'm Hope.
And I'm Joy.
And today we're going to be having a conversation about growing up in the world of STEM.
For 10 years, we've been attending the Women of Color STEM Conference.
We've basically grown up in the eyes of the conference.
In doing so, we have learned so much from y'all.
Now I am 16 and a sophomore in high school.
Attending SciTech High School.
And we can't wait to tell you everything we've experienced these last few years.
So we've been ambassadors for Women of Color for about 10 years now. What does that exactly mean to you?
Being an ambassador means that I have a responsibility to uphold, and I don't take it lightly, but I'm also so appreciative to have a responsibility to show other girls that the future is in their hands and they can do anything that they want to do. STEM, other things other than STEM, you can do anything you want to do. I never, speaking on a stage full of thousands of people, it's a pleasure to do. It's something I look forward to each and every year.
Yeah.
And it just makes me happy that I can put smiles on people's faces and put smiles on girls' faces too, and really just uplift them. I love uplifting people. What about you?
Being an ambassador for Women of Color has just taught me so many lessons about how to carry yourself, how to learn, and just so many blessings have come from this opportunity. And it just means everything to me. And I hope that I can inspire young girls to want to do STEM too, and to know that they can do STEM, and not even just STEM, but do whatever they put their minds to.
I just love the atmosphere with Women of Color,
Yeah.
And it's just, when you walk into that hotel, it's being
everyone knows what they want to do. Everyone's
at work,
motivated.
their minds
inspired.
Are ready. They're ready to learn. It's just like a fresh air.
I love that.
Yeah, I remember being in my first Women of Color meeting, and it was amazing to just that energy was there. I love it. I love the conference itself so much.
Yeah, exactly. So, we've been in high school for 2 years, and we have 2 more years left. Are there any colleges in particular that you're already looking at?
I am looking at a few colleges, specifically HBCUs. I want to go to a historical Black college university as my biggest goal. I would love to get a scholarship to one of the historical Black college universities. And specifically, I'm looking at ones like Howard, Hampton, Florida A&M, Morgan State. What about you? Are you looking at any colleges right now?
I'm also looking at HBCUs because I just love the culture, and I just want to experience that culture for myself.
Definitely.
And the ones that I'm looking at are also Hampton and Howard, and also for the A&M. So I guess we're looking at kind of the same colleges.
I think I'm going to go to an HBCU because of the culture. It's just so undeniably just special. There's something so special about HBCU. I just want to experience it for myself.
Just be a family and everything.
Yeah.
So I feel like
definitely feel like I get that family vibe.
Exactly.
So if you did attend, any college, what career are you looking at, exploring into?
Definitely engineering, and I wanted to be an engineer for the CIA. I don't know which one exactly yet, but I do know I do want to go into the aspect of engineering for the CIA. What about you?
Nice. I'm intrigued by the way people think. I'm an observer type of person, so I would love to go deeper into social and behavioral sciences.
Yeah.
And just because I just feel like, are we programmed to think a certain way, like when we're born, or does it come naturally? It's because of what we hear when we're younger. I just want to go deeper into. I just have so many questions about the human mind and why it is the way it is. Is it because of genetics that we think a certain way? So many things, the way we're programmed. There's so many questions I have that I would love to explore deeper. And psychology has always just been in my mind. Joy, you just began your year at the Science and Technology School of Harrisburg. Tell me what you think about it. What are your favorite subjects? What do you like about the school?
I love the school, and I love how it challenges us, and it gives us all the information we need and just the inspiration we need to just go for our dreams. I would say I have 2 favorite subjects that I can't pick between, and it would be technology and society, because I feel like it is very interesting to see the impact technology and society has on each other. I didn't really even realize it till this class. And my second favorite subject would probably be English, because I love English. I love writing, and I love speaking my mind. So just I'm getting these intellectual questions that I haven't even asked myself before with this English class, and I'm just, learning more about myself, and I feel like that's why that is one of my favorite classes too also. What about you?
My favorite subject in SciTech would probably be art of film, just because we look at films and we go deeper as students, as classmates, and sometimes we don't even comprehend each other's mindsets. Like, we don't understand how deep each other goes until we say it out loud. And we've just watched so many films and talked about it and went so deeper into the films. And I just think it's so amazing how our generation is so deep and can be so deep and can be so thoughtful. And have certain thoughts that are just mind-blowing.
It's crazy to see how, like, different perspectives from your own classmates that you didn't even, like, think about before.
Yes. I love it. That's why I love the class. SciTech is just an amazing school because I feel like it has the students' best interest at heart, and I just fell in love with the teachers. I fell in love with the system. Students are able to speak freely, give ideas. There's so many programs within the school, and I'm really thankful to be attending the school.
Yeah.
So, Joy, we've been attending Women of Color now for a long time. Tell me about how it's changed you as a person and helped grow you to become the person you are today.
Women of Color has impacted me drastically. Ever since I was like 7 years old, I've gotten to hear so many amazing stories about women and how they got to where they are today and how they overcame adversity. And one similarity I find between each story is that they did not let anyone define what they can and cannot do, and they did whatever they put their mind to. And that's something I'm going to take on with the rest of my life, that I will not let anyone put a limit on me, and I can do anything I put my mind to. What about you?
Ever since I attended Women of Color, everything's like stuck with me. So like everything I've learned, every story that I watched a speaker speak on stage about, every seminar I attended, it just stuck with me. So every hardship I came across, I would flash back or just remember a few words spoken by someone I admired, and it would just help me get through whatever I'm supposed to get through. It also showed me that STEM is possible for ladies and women and people of color too. Anything's possible in the STEM world, and it showed me how big it was, how many opportunities there are, and it just motivated me to find my spot.
Exactly.
Find my career. So, Joy, I think COVID has changed everyone's way of life. How has it changed you, impacted your life?
COVID has impacted my life, in my opinion, like, it's been more ups than it was downs, because a lot changed in my life during COVID. Like, I moved schools. Now I'm attending a STEM school at SciTech High School, and I've gotten the best teachers during this year, and it's just been such a blessing because, like, I have never learned in such an innovative way. So I feel like it also greatly improved my life, and also I met some, like, lifetime friends on my new basketball team, and so I just think it, like, greatly improved my life. And I think I want to go back to school, but even learning virtually, I still can learn so much. How about you?
It taught me a lot about myself. Like, it showed me that I need to make sure I prioritize my time for my school, for my grades, for my online school, and then, make sure I also make time for myself, just to, since we were all in quarantine for a amount of time, go outside, walk around, get some fresh air, just to stay on top of everything and stay happy mentally. It helped me for the better. I was able to focus down on myself mentally, study with God more, study with my mental state more. I was able to really build. So I used the quarantine to grow mentally, physically, and even school-wise. At first, virtual school, I used to hate it, but now moving schools and just making it organized and right for me and fitting right for me, I love virtual school. I do miss physical school, but my heart goes out to all of you guys that lost family members or friends, and I'll be praying, and I hope that
all leads well, like, in the future.
Yes.